I can still remember that Christmas of 2003 when I received this game. This is another game that showed the GameCube as being a great console for multiplayer games. This is Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. The concept of this game is the same as Mario Kart 64. You race as various characters from the Mario universe in karts, but this time there are way more characters to choose from. There are different karts based on weight class, and the most important difference is 2 characters per kart instead of 1, a concept that hasn't been seen in any Mario Kart game since, but a concept that made for a very entertaining TV commercial. Search it up on YouTube. Double Dash made some big improvements in graphics over Mario Kart 64. Unlike its predecessor, Double Dash looks entirely like it belongs on the console it was made for. The character models look up to GameCube standards while keeping their cartoony 3D Mario designs. The game's tracks are bright and colorful, as one would expect from a Mario Kart game. They look great and play even better. The whole game is supported by cheerful, energetic music for every race. But just like in Mario Kart 64, a number of tracks will share the same music. The theme for Luigi's track gets repeated the most. Now, certain mainstream reviewers, IGN, have said that they found the repetitive voice bits to be annoying. While the voice bits are rather repetitive, honestly, that's no different from other Mario Kart games. I've never found them to be annoying, and besides, they're funny, especially with what happens in this GameCube racer. On that note, Double Dash is much faster and crazier than Mario Kart 64. It's full of well-designed tracks with their own obstacles, and these obstacles never get too excessive. Perhaps the most impressive track is Rainbow Road. It looks way better now, and it's designed in a way that really puts your racing skills to the test, as it's easy to make a mistake and fall to oblivion. This is part of a tradition that has continued in every Mario Kart game after this, the Rainbow Road that kicks your butt. In fact, it makes Mario Kart 64's Rainbow Road seem boring and unchallenging by comparison. The tracks and controls were clearly made for drifting, as there are a lot of turns to drift on in the tracks, but it works because Double Dash has the sharpest drift controls that I have ever experienced in a Mario Kart game. But beyond the sharp controls and drift-heavy tracks, there's Double Dash's unique concept that adds to how much the game stands out from its siblings. You play with 2 characters in each kart, and you can swap between them with the simple press of the Z button, a feature that the series has since abandoned. And that's a shame because it's really funny, maybe funnier than it should be, to watch your item throwing character be dragged on the ground for a short time after something hits you hard. It's pretty brutal though when you think about it. Nah, who cares? It's a game, go ahead and laugh at their pain. In addition to 2 characters per kart, each character can get their own special power item. Mario and Luigi getting fireballs, Koopa getting 3 shells, Yoshi getting a homing Yoshi egg, the baby Mario Bros get a chain chomp. Now this all adds a new level of technicality to the game, strategizing which characters to pair up and when to use one of the items you got. That level of depth might be very enticing to core gamers. This game also lets you play with 2 players in the Grand Prix, like other games in the series. But since this is Double Dash, it also lets you have 2 human players play in the same kart in co-op, with one player being the driver and the other throwing items. And you can still switch places whenever. I don't think any other racer offers that kind of co-op. It makes for some interesting teamwork gameplay. In spite of what makes the game more technical, Double Dash is still very accessible to newcomers like all Mario Kart games are and should be. The accessibility and new depth benefit the multiplayer, which of course Mario Kart games are known for excelling at. You can play against up to 3 friends in versus or battle mode, just like in Mario Kart 64. Still no bots this time around, unfortunately. The multiplayer is as much fun with friends as a good Mario Kart game should be. In fact, Mario Kart Double Dash was a game that further established Mario Kart as a series more focused on hilarious, fast-paced, and fun multiplayer, rather than an in-depth racer. But it's still deeper than one would think thanks to its 2 characters per kart aspects. And by the way, player 3 keeps driving into the pool because she felt like messing around in the game by going swimming. For the battle mode, there are 6 new stages to play on, and there are some new additions to battle mode. There is still standard battle mode with 3 balloons per person and everyone throwing items at each other. Sadly, turning into a bomb on wheels when you lose all 3 of your balloons is not a feature anymore. But there are also 2 other modes, Shine Thief, and Bomb Blast. Bomb Blast is similar to Battle Mode, except you keep bombing each other until someone reaches 4 points. And points can be taken away by getting bombed. It's just as chaotic and fun as Battle Mode, if not more so, with a lot of colorful explosions too. Shine Thief is like Battle Mode, except you throw items at each other to fight for control of the loose Shine Sprite. The winner is whoever can hold on to the Shine Sprite until the timer hits 0. It's a fun scramble of everyone attacking each other for the same item, and I think it would be cool to have Shine Thief and Bomb Blast return in Mario Kart 8. In terms of multiplayer games on the GameCube, Mario Kart Double Dash is another must-own title. It's hard to see how some reviewers on IGN and GameSpot thought of this game as mediocre. When you play it, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Double Dash is one of the most unique among the series, and if you're a very competitive Mario Kart player, kinda like my friend Jackie, you'll love leaving your friends in the dust with this surprisingly technical, yet hilariously fun racer.